Good to see you, buddy. What's going on?
I'm so happy to be here, buddy. Thanks for
I'm happy to have you here.
I was excited to see you. We know each other a long time, and I was excited to come to Austin, of course.
We were just talking about how Zookeeper was 14 years ago.
It's shocking.
Like, how?
Yeah.
How?
I know. I hate that.
Fucking flies by, man.
It's terrible. It's terrible. That was a fun time though. KJ was so excited.
That was very fun. That was very fun.
You and KJ was Sussy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's how you guys. You guys.
I've known Kevin for 30-something years.
Yeah,
I've known him forever.
It's funny because even your stand-up. I watched your stand-up the other night. You guys remind me of each other. There's something. You take your time on stage. You set it up. You say your shit, and you live in it. Like it's not the same, but you can tell you guys are buddies. There's something about it. You feel like everybody feels like I would hang out with that guy. It's cool. But did you and KJ start stand up together, or
Well, we didn't start together exactly. I started in Boston. He started in New York. But I met him when I was like, I guess 2 years in. About
Gotcha.
2 years in.
Where did you guys meet?
In New York.
At the Strip or something?
I think we met at Eastside.
Eastside. I don't think I did. That's downtown.
No, Eastside Comedy Club was on Long Island.
Oh yeah. I used to go there. That was in like Huntington. Yeah.
Great club. That was a great club. That was Richie Manervini's place.
That's right. That's Manervini. Now that's a funny bastard.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
One of the first comedy clubs I watched, I think I saw Carol Leifer at the Eastside Comedy Club. My sister lived in Huntington, and she said, "Do you want to go see a?" It wasn't my first, but it was like first couple. She said, "Do you want to see a comedian? There's a club around here." I said, "Yeah." And I sat in the back. I think I might have been like 15 or something, 16,
wow.
and I saw Carol Leifer kill for like an hour. I think. That was exciting. That club was rocking.
Yeah, it's gone though, right? Are there good clubs on Long Island now? Like, what's that?
Well, geez, man, I don't know what's
There was
happening.
always Governors that always
was great.
existed.
Yes. I remember there was a few bars that were comedy clubs that I used to do there. I just don't remember the names right now. But back in the day when I was young, I would go out to the island. Governors, I don't think I got on there much, maybe a couple times when I was young. That was kind of a rocking club.
Oh, yeah.
Steve-O. Wasn't Steve? Do you remember Steve-O?
No.
He was
I know Steve-O, the Jackass guy.
No, there was another guy, Steve-O, who was a funny comic. And John Mulrooney, you remember Mulrooney?
Sure, yeah.
I remember he was kind of huge out there.
He used to be a cop, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I remember Mulrooney was by far, him and Kevin Meaney were the two guys you didn't want to go after. I remember Mulrooney would just destroy a room. He was so loose and would dominate the room, and then they bring you up, and you're like, oh, goodness gracious.
I saw Kevin Meaney once at Catch a Rising Star in Cambridge, and it was insanity. It was when he was at his peak, absolute peak. I wasn't even thinking about doing comedy then. I was just a comedy fan, and I went with a friend of mine from high school. I think we were both like 18, and we went and we saw him just fucking destroy for an hour to the point where I got out of there. It was like I had an ab workout. I was in pain.
Yes.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I know.
He was so in the groove. Like everything he did was funny.
Man, and I've never in my life killed as hard as Kevin Meaney. I mean, there's nobody you can kill. I remember me and Rock would be on the side at Catch a Rising Star watching Meaney do whatever he did. And you were just like, yeah, I don't think I can get laughs that loud. It fucking blew out the room every time.
He was on fire. It was on fire. But it was weird. It's like it didn't sustain. Like he, later in his career, for whatever reason, it just, whatever he had for those few years, like in the 80s and the early 90s, it didn't keep going for some strange reason. He kept doing stand-up, but something was missing. I don't know what it was.
Did he I know he killed on the Tonight Show with Carson. I'm sure he went on and destroyed and did all. I don't know what he wanted. I don't know what the next thing he wanted. I just remember maybe didn't he do a TV show, Uncle Buck?
Yeah, but that was not that good.
Well,
that was the John Candy movie that
that's-
they turned into a television show.
Yeah,
And I think, there was always the thing that he was in the closet and then he came out of the closet and then it was kind of like right before he died.
I'll tell you, I did a Boston Club Comedy Connection when I was 17. I ate it. I came off stage. I mean, I bombed, and my dad was there watching. It was a terrible feeling, and even the MC, who I don't remember, when I came off stage after eating it, I'm walking. You know that awful feeling of walking through the crowd and they're all looking at you like, Jesus, dude. What? and then the fucking MC stopped me. He goes, Adam. And I turn around, with your head spinning and shit. I go, hey, I look at the guy. He goes, class clown? And I nod my head like, yes. He goes, maybe stick with that place. Pow, laughing there. So I go, okay. I fucking walked off. And then I went into the dressing room because I wanted to hide. And Meanie, funny kid, blah, 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 said some nice shit to me. I always remembered, that Kevin Meany, fucking good dude, man. He was lifting me up.
Yeah, some encouragement from a real comedian when you're just starting out can go a long way.
Yeah, man.
Because in the beginning, it's so shaky. You don't know if it's going to work out. What
Yes.
am I doing?
Oh, you go home at night, head spinning.
What am I doing to myself? Why am I doing this?
Yes. It's fucking insane. It truly is the sickest feeling. And then there's the days or nights you go on stage and you're not doing good. You're eating it, but you have a confidence. And you're like, I'm pretty good at this, even though I'm fucking eating it.
Right.
I feel pretty good right now.
You feel like I'm going to figure this out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah. Your movies kept my family sane through the beginning of the pandemic. We went on an Adam Sandler run where we watched basically the only one we didn't watch is Little Nicky. We didn't, for whatever reason, we never got to that one because we watched other ones like I watched the Zohan. I might have just seen the Zohan 20 times.
Wow.
I fucking love that movie.
Thank you. Yeah.
Such a funny movie. Why didn't you ever do a second one?
That's fucking always talked about it. I mean,
dude, it's a no-brainer. It'd be a little tough sell now.
Right now. We'd have to wait a minute.
Put that one on the shelf for a little bit.
We had to put that one on the shelf a bunch of times.